been engaged in all kinds of great work early on in life. So we're excited for great things for her. The Oaks family is a very special family for us here in Northwest Florida, and they have really been engaged in some heartwarming work to help people who've been victims of disaster relief. And what's most interesting to me is that very soon after being married, in lieu of a honeymoon, you chose to go help people in need. So why don't you share that story, and particularly how you persuaded Cass that instead of a honeymoon, you were going to go find communities that had been ravaged by natural disasters, and you were going to help them get needed and life-saving supplies.
Well, it just kind of happened. We were driving up to Tennessee on August 21st for the eclipse, and on the way up there, it was like, hey, great time to get married. So it was a spur-of-the-moment, unplanned wedding we had right there during the eclipse in Vonore, Tennessee. We got back the next Monday, or the next weekend, the storms were hitting Texas with all of her family and everything being from Houston area. It was just no question about it. We saw how bad the storms were Monday, or that Saturday, and then that Monday we were on the road heading to Texas, and we've been pretty much nonstop since then.
And the Oaks family has actually helped coordinate all kinds of supplies. Can you share with us some of the things that you've been able to help deliver that have helped people in need?
So it's not just an effort with myself. I mean, there's so many different volunteers. I mean, there was, just using crowdsourced rescue, there were about 15,000 different individuals and groups that were ready whenever Irma hit Florida. One of the things is I've been really focusing on Vieques, and with Congressman Gates' help, we were able to get 500 flu vaccines there that would not have made it had we not had a little bit of extra help, and so we're very grateful for any assistance we can get with this.
Well, you guys are the real heroes, and I recall that when we had flu vaccines that we had to get onto the island, but some of the bureaucracies of government were slowing the good. Yeah, exactly. We're slowing the good work that that God had driven you to do, and that your family was engaged in. And so we were pleased to be able to work with the State Department, cut that red tape, and allow you to do the great work that you were doing. And unquestionably, you've saved lives of people that you'll never meet, that you'll never know. And it was amazing to me in Washington as I interacted with members of Congress from areas in Texas and areas of Florida that were hurt. They were so moved by the number of people from all over the country.
Everybody came together.
Who came to help.
Everybody came together.
And Christian, in a time where we see so much divisiveness and bad news, whenever we turn on the television, to be able to have a heartwarming story of your family and the many others, like you said, who took of their time, of their resources, and went to go and help others, it makes you sort of
a feel-good moment.
Yeah, well, it reaffirms your belief in humanity, right? What was it like for you to go and be involved in this great mission?
It was amazing. I mean, a lot of tear-jerking moments, I will say. It was very moving, though, and very different from what we thought it was going to be, and so much more, and it was definitely a trip of a lifetime, I will say that.
Was there a particular person you met, a particular experience that you think will really stick with you?
Man, it's, we explained this, instead of us actually taking a honeymoon, we called it our hurry moon.
Hurry moon.
It was a 1 week, and then we've been full to the last, but I mean, there's just been so many, not one person in particular, but just so many great people that we met. Most of the time when you see people's Facebook feeds, it's just something negative or just politics or whatever. But with all the people that I've met doing this in the last 8 months or so, it's just really nice to see all these people out there just being selfless individuals trying to help out the fellow human being, and it's just been nonstop.
So I'll put you on the spot. If, God forbid, there was another bad disaster, would you still be in to help?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Especially now with everyone we've come to meet and everyone that's been helping out, it's like we already know kind of who we can go to and who we can depend on, and do it even better the next time.
We've talked about some of the flu vaccines that you were able to get together. Were there other supplies? Were there other things that you saw people needed?
Well, we've got, like right now in Vieques, this one of the harder hit areas. It's a little small island off of the eastern coast of Puerto Rico, but they have an issue where they get their electricity from the main island, but it's broken down. It's going to take a couple years to fix because of the line going across there. But Moses West, he's got the Water Rescue Foundation. They made an atmospheric water generator. It's a self-contained 20-foot container that basically it takes the humidity out of the air, it filters it, and they're getting clean water. And he's producing about 100 gallons per hour currently over there. We're trying to get the diabetes. Right now, they're having to fly people to the main island for the diabetes treatment and dialysis and stuff, and we're trying to get that set up over there now, where they don't have to send them to the main island.
Well, it is incredibly heartwarming that God has called you to make such a positive impact in the lives of others, and we're proud of it in Northwest Florida, that here in our community, we've got people of such great heart that they would take their time to do what you've done, particularly right on the heels of the celebration of your wedding. And so I wanted to memorialize that moment in the history of our country, and to highlight your achievement and your heart and your dedication and your service of others. This is the official record of the United States Congress that memorializes your work, your family's work, and just the amazing impact you've had on people as a consequence of your compassion and your love of our fellow folks here in our country who were dealing with some tough times. So I hope you'll cherish this as much as Northwest Florida cherishes you.
Absolutely.
Here you are. Thank you so much. Honored to meet you, and we're
Nice
very
to meet you.
proud of you.
Thank you
Great.
so much.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll chat soon. See, that was easy, right?
Easy.
Easy.